And now, our starting lineups for tonight's contest. For our friends, the Battlin Minersville of Minersville area. Wearing number 4, a senior, Taylor Conti. Wearing number 12, a senior, Brooke Penance. Wearing number 13, a senior, Julie Burgess. Wearing number 14, a junior, Isla Castle. And rounding out their Minersville's lineup, number 34, a senior, Casey Retzka. Minersville coached by Jared Homa, Emily Maley, and Jason Sharofman. And now your starting lineup for your Mount Carmel area Red Tornado girls basketball team. Wearing number 5, a sophomore, Hannah Forspring. Wearing number 22, a junior, Anna Grace Reno. Wearing number 15, a junior, Abby. Wearing number 20, a senior, Sydney Reed. And rounding out the Tornadoes lineup, wearing number 2, a senior, Ava Chapman. The Tornadoes are coached by Charlie Rankin, Paige Hortney, and Christian Forspring. All spectators are reminded that any parking on any part of the upper level lights will
We'd like to welcome everybody back to our 2024 winter sports season on WKMC. I'm Aaron Devansky along with Tyler Hodge. Tonight we have girls basketball. Mount Carmel area hosting the visiting Minersville Battlin Miners in a Heartland Schuylkill League crossover game. Tornadoes come into tonight's contest at 7-13 for Coach Charlie Langton. Tough stretch in the last 5 games, looking to rebound tonight.
Yeah, Aaron, and the Battlin Miners headed into tonight's contest at 19-2 and just clinched the Schuylkill League Division II crown.
Teams have matching identical records of 2-1 against common opponents. Both the Tornadoes and Miners have defeated Southern Columbia and South Williamsport while losing to Shamokin. Should be in for a good one tonight. We are ready for our opening tip. Forspring for MCA. And Mount Carmel area is going to control. Chapman has it.
Minersville coming out man-to-man.
Reed on the wing, working inside early on. Chapman to the hoop, dishes. Reed with the 3-shot, just off the rim.
Good hustle there by Hannah Forspring to almost get the rebound. Unfortunately knocked it out of bounds. Battlin Miners take over.
Number 4, Taylor Conti, going to inbound. She gets it into Raska.
Mount Carmel showing pressure here. Full court press, little 1-2-2.
Up the floor to Kapinitz, and
nice
the Red Tornadoes have it back.
Nice takeaway by Clokus.
Up to Chapman. Reed, 3-shot again. That
Got
one
it.
does fall. Big bucket early on for the Red Tornadoes, up 3-0 here at home against Minersville.
She likes those corner threes early, Aaron.
Tornadoes have it back. Chapman controlling the loose ball. Ava working it up court. Clokus inside. Forspring looking to dish. Reed, another 3-shot.
Corner threes.
To back.
A quick
threes
timeout
for Sydney Reed. And Tornadoes have an early 6-0 lead in this game. Just what they needed, Hodge, playing a upper echelon opponent in Minersville. The Miners have clinched their division in the Schuylkill League. And Tornadoes up early, 6-0.
Yeah, a little early start here on at the gym. 6 o'clock start with no JV game, but Sydney Reed got the memo. She came out 2 for 3 from the 3-point line, making corner threes.
Minersville taking that timeout after going down 6 early.
Quick 30-second timeout there for Coach Jared Homa. He didn't like seeing Sydney Reed get 3 wide open looks.
Conti going to inbound.
Mount Carmel stays with that pressure.
Conti going to bring it up to Raska. Cross half court. Kapinitz. Conti with the shot, doesn't go. Reno's there. And Clocus controls for the Big Red, up to Reed again.
Ooh, held her foot.
Gets back to Clocus.
They're
Tornadoes working
shot.
around.
They're still giving her that shot in the corner here, though. They're playing off.
She was thinking about it again, Hodge.
She was. She just ran corner to corner there. Good take.
Chap delivers 8-0 Tornadoes early.
She turned the corner off that screen and put her head down, went to the basket. Little runner there.
Miners going to maintain possession. On the floor for Minersville, Burgess, number 13. Castle, 14. Conti, of course, number 4. Kapinitz, 12. And Raska, number 34.
Now Carmel drops into a 2-3 zone.
Big shot and big board by Anna Grace Reno.
Nice position there.
Chapman bringing it up the court. Drives and dishes to Reed in the corner.
Just couldn't get a handle on it there. She was going to fire it up again. We're going to get a jump here. It's going to be Minersville's ball.
Conti gets it into Raska.
Mount Carmel still in a full court press. Giving Minersville some trouble here early on. Yeah, you get a foul on Clocus. That's going to be her first, team's first.
Again, we had the early tip-off tonight, so it's early in the first. 5 minutes, 24 seconds. Tornadoes, 8-0, commanding lead so far. Minersville has possession.
Yeah,
going to inbound.
Real nice couple offensive sets by Mount Carmel to start the game. You know, getting some ball movement, and Sydney Reed taking advantage of the opportunity.
Miners working around. Kapinitz. Shot doesn't go.
In again, out again, Finnegan there.
Loose ball. Clocus gets out of that scrum with it. Up over half court to Chapman. Drives, shot, and a whistle.
Yeah, absolutely. She got the ball, looked around, nobody was on her. She went right to the basket. Gets rewarded, going to shoot 2 foul shots.
Chapman to the line for 2.
And that foul was on Burgess for Minersville, her first.
Chapman sinks to first. Tornadoes up 9-0. Senior night going to happen on Saturday, Hodge, and Chapman's one of them. Seniors for the Red Tornadoes providing that leadership throughout the year. Sinks to second. Tornadoes up double digits, 10-0. 2 free throws sunk for the E-Town commit, Ava Chapman.
Good rotation over. And she stepped on the line.
Tornadoes going to maintain control. And just want to mention on the broadcast again, Chapman declared she's going to be joining MCA grad Danny Ray Reno down on the Elizabethtown Blue Jays next season. And best of luck to Ava.
Nice take.
She does another 2 points. 12-0 MCA, opening up a big lead.
Led by both seniors. They both have 6 points. Clocus has to be careful there. She'll pick up her second.
Conti with a deep shot. Doesn't go. Tornado's going to have it.
Yeah, good start by both seniors here for Ava Chapman and Sydney Reed, both coming out, you know, second to last home game and starting off fast.
Chapman. Chapman gets it back.
She thought about it.
Out to Reed. Reed drives.
And she's going to get fouled.
Looks like Kapinitz hacked her.
Yeah, very good play so far for Coach Langton and his 2 seniors out there. You know, they're leading the charge for the Lady Red.
Reed to the stripe. Sydney drops that one. And hits the second.
2 for 2.
14-0 Red Tornadoes.
This press is giving Minersville some trouble. They're breaking it, but they're not getting the opportunities once they break it. Mount Carmel's doing a wonderful job hustling back and rotating over.
Kapinitz, deep shot for the Miners, doesn't go.
They're not afraid to shoot the 3 here.
They are not. Clocus comes up with it. Again, her great defense. Another storyline for the Red Tornadoes early on here in the first. Chapman.
Good defense. Ooh, they get a foul. That was a good play. Just got a little reach in there on number 13 for Minersville. Burgess, that's going to be her second. Team's third. 2 more. Mount Carmel will be shooting 2 foul shots.
Reed to inbound, gets into Clokus.
Yeah, and the most impressive part of this 14-0 lead is Hannah Forspring has yet to touch the ball on the offensive end.
Reed.
There it is.
Hannah does have it.
See if she goes to work.
Gets it to Chappie. Ava drives. Dishes to Forspring. Hannah
Right away,
sinks
Aaron.
it.
As soon as she touches it, makes good things happen.
2 more for the Big Red. 16-0. Red Tornadoes.
Another 3.
Doesn't go. Chapman with the board.
Mount Carmel really dominating the glass here.
Clokus working up the floor. Inside the Forspring with the shot. 2 more for MCA. 18-0.
Great
Mount
start.
Carmel area. And as we were coming into the gymnasium tonight, we did notice, of course we were on WKMC, but WNEP was in the parking lot. And if WNEP would have asked Coach Langton if he would have said, hey, you would be up 18-0 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter, I don't know if he would have believed him.
He might have sent him home.
Yeah. No one expected this great of a start. Mount Carmel area probably playing as best as they played all season long this year.
As we mentioned, this press is giving Minersville some trouble here. They're breaking it, but when they break it, they're just firing up threes. And Mount Carmel's doing a great job of getting defensive boards and allowing no second chance opportunities. Because we mentioned, for Minersville, they have some height out there. They do have a 5'11", a 5'10". Mount Carmel, they have Anna Grace Reynolds a 5'10", and Hannah Forspring, they have her listed at 5'10", but it might have gave her an inch or 2 there. But they are playing great defense, and offensively, they are led by the 2 seniors with Chapman and Reed, and then Forspring touches the ball twice, takes advantage of it, and scores 4 points.
Girls are definitely showing what they could do tonight and what this team is capable of. Up 18-0 in the first.
Mount Carmel staying in there, 2-2-1. Here comes a trap. Nope, they got a block on Clokus. Thought they had an opportunity for a trap. It's going to be Clokus' second. Team second.
Miners inbound it. Razka has it for Minersville. Conti. To Kapinitz, back to Conti. 3 shot. Doesn't go for Kapinitz.
It's going to stay Minersville ball. But I'm not sure if Minersville has attempted a 2-point attempt yet this game. It's been a lot of 3-pointers every time they're down the court. There's another 3.
Conti doesn't go. And Clokus comes up with it.
They are not afraid to shoot the 3.
Reed, baseline, drives, shot, doesn't go. Reynolds there, does control it for the Big Red. Chapman, Clokus, over to Reed.
They're looking to go into Reno. Reno had a good position there.
Forspring doesn't go. Burgess got the board for the Miners. Her healing hands grabbing that loose basketball. Kapinitz shot doesn't go. And Chapman working up the floor to Reed. And a whistle.
They're going to get a foul on a reach. It's going to be Mount Carmel underneath the basket. With an inbound play.
Reed going to throw it in. Burgess grabbed that last board for the Miners, and you may have heard the Healing Hands family runs Healing Hands Chiropractic on Oak Street in Mount Carmel area. Another connection to the Mount Carmel area.
Yeah, ooh, I was going to say, they get close to 5 seconds there.
Forspring, shot does drop, and the Tornadoes are up 20-0 as we approach 1 minute 30 seconds in the first quarter.
That's a tough move to stop when you're trying to defend Hannah Forspring down low. When she gets the ball inside the paint, it's almost a bucket every time.
Kapinitz doesn't go. Clokus grabs the loose ball. Reed.
Here she walked. Yep. Got happy feet. Didn't put the ball down on the floor. It's a good call by the official.
How could you not be happy? Up 20-0.
Hey,
so excitement showing.
If you're Coach Langton, you're not even going to argue. You just get tell the girls to get back and keep playing defense.
Minersville tried to make something happen there, but dished it out. Razka outside. Kapinitz. Forspring grabs it, and we have a jump.
Mount Carmel's ball. Good defense again by Mount Carmel. Literally just sitting in the 2-3 zone, letting Minersville shoot their threes. For Mount Carmel, they haven't been successful yet, but they can get hot any moment.
Clokas to Chapman. Tornadoes controlling it here as we...
Coach Langton might be waiting for the last shot.
Head into the waning seconds of the first quarter.
20-0, you don't want to ruin any momentum that you have.
Reed maintains control, and Tornadoes are definitely holding. Clokas. Chapman.
Very patient by Mount Carmel. They had a couple looks at the basket, but they were very patient. They're going to get a 3-second violation with 6 seconds left. It's going to be a violation on Mount Carmel. 3 seconds in the paint.
You usually don't see that call, Hodge.
Well, like we said, you can't be upset if you're Coach Langton.
Nope. Raska doesn't go, and that is the end of the first quarter. Tornadoes putting on a showcase. Mount Carmel area 20, Minersville 0 at the end of one. And at the break, we would like to thank our game sponsor this evening. One of our teachers here at Mount Carmel area, Mr. Shikatano, otherwise known as Mr. Schick. And in some circles, the Cowboy. We'd like to thank him tonight for sponsoring the game. And picked a great one. Tornadoes up 20-0. Mr. Schick, of course, teaching current events at the high school. Great teacher. Love having him here at MCA. And also like to give a shout out to Coke sponsor Lila Maskell, student at MCA, sponsoring tonight's game with Mr. Schick. So, Hodge, we're going to start the second quarter. Tornadoes up 20-0.
Yeah, it's going to come out. It's going to be Minersville ball. If you're Coach Langton there, you kind of just status quo there. Keep playing defense, keep boxing out. You know, let Minersville keep taking those threes outside the paint, and business will take care of itself. There's their three.
Clokas working it up the floor.
Oh, had her. Looked like Abby just tripped a little bit, stumbled over her feet, couldn't get to the basket.
Castle has it for the Miners, gets to Burgess.
If you're Coach Jared Holme, you'd like to see maybe go in. There it was. I thought maybe they were going to try to go inside there. But
Forspring
good
with the great defense.
Good hands by Hannah.
Chapman, deep three, sinks it.
Buckets.
23-0 Big Red.
I'll tell you what, Ty Spears might be in danger of losing that nickname.
Chapman is zoned in tonight in this game, as is Reed and the rest of the Tornadoes.
Nice pass, though. There's the first good pass.
Conti gets Minersville on the board, 23-2.
Nice little give and go there.
Tornadoes up 21.
First 2-point attempt.
Inside Chapman, another 2 points.
Mount Carmel answers.
For Chappie, 25-2.
It's looking like a big night for her, Aaron. The senior Chapman up to 11 points already.
Burgess doesn't fall.
Ooh. Just miscommunication there by Mount Carmel. They knocked it out of each other's hands. Minersville's going to keep possession.
Number 2, Jenna Cullen, checks in for the Miners. They inbound. Raska, shot doesn't go. Have a whistle, probably going to be a block in the back. It looked like it.
They get a push in the back there on Minersville. It was good position by Mount Carmel. Get the foul. It's going to be on number 2 for Minersville. Colin, her first.
Reed going to inbound. Clokas brings up the floor for the Big Red.
Minersville still sticking with man-to-man defense.
Clokus to Reed, 3-shot. That one doesn't go. Burgess gets the board.
We get a foul. Ooh, that's okay. If you're Mount Carmel, that's Chapman's first. She was being aggressive, trying to get a steal. Just a little arm grab by Chapman for her first. But like you look over at Coach Langton, has a little smile on his face while he has a discussion, but he still can't be mad at 25-2. You're going to get some of those calls.
3-shot doesn't go. Raska's there for the board and the putback. That doesn't go. She gets her own rebound. And we got the jump.
It's going to be Mount Carmel's possession. Nice position there, though, for Minersville to get a second chance opportunity. Their first of the night.
Reed gets it into Clokus. Forspring drives.
A little too quick. And put the ball on the ground, and she was just a little quicker to get to the basket. Gets fouled.
Forspring to the stripe for 2. Sophomore really having a great season this year. Hodge coming into her own as a Red Tornado, her second season on the floor.
Oh yeah, the first quarter she had 6 points for Mount Carmel. We mentioned it, you know, she didn't touch the ball for the first couple possessions, but as soon as she did, she took advantage and scored 6 points first quarter.
Drops them both, 27-2, Tornadoes up. Kapinitz gets it over to Conti, inside. Raska, back outside, shot for a 3. Kapinitz's 3 doesn't go. Reno with the board. Chapman has it.
Ooh, looked like just lost her,
whistle on that
lost
one.
her footing. Mount Carmel's backing off out of the press that they had in the first quarter. They're going to sit back and play 2-3.
Reed, alert, gets that loose ball. Clokus has it. Just under 5 minutes left until half. Chapman, 3-shot.
Buckets again.
Nails it. Number 2 Ava Chapman's having herself a day tonight. She really is on tonight.
6 o'clock start didn't mess with her routine.
Clokus to Reed.
Ooh, she walked, yeah, too much thinking. She thought a little too much. She wanted to shoot, and then she saw lane to the basket, wanted to go to the basket. Just a little happy feet.
Minersville controlling Conti, top of the key.
Another 3.
Kapinitz shot doesn't go.
Nice
Reno's
play.
there. Burgess grabs the loose board.
Nice defense by Reno. She said, get that out of here.
Good awareness by Chapman. Just letting it go out of bounds.
Yeah, no one there for Minersville to get the offensive rebound, and Chapman just let it go.
Clokus bringing it up court to Reed. Steal by Raska. She's moving to the hoop and finishes. 2 points for Casey Raska. 30-4, Red Tornadoes.
Reno has good position here. See if they try to get it to her. Oh, just
You called it, Hodge.
just a little too much. She had good position. So it's a little touch pass, but
Conti to Raska. Kapinitz tried to go inside. Goes out of bounds.
we're going to get a foul on Reno. Pushing it back. Her first. It's going to be Minersville ball underneath.
Shot doesn't go. Burgess grabs it and a whistle.
She walked, yep. Went down to one knee and a walk.
Tornadoes have it. 3:07 left until half. Up 30-4. Clokus up to Chapman. Clokus went left, and I thought it was going to drop just after rim.
Just couldn't get it to go.
Raska has it for Minersville. Conti.
Nice hands by Clokus.
And Forspring grabs a loose one, gets it up to Reed. Chapman goes inside to Reno, back out to Chap. And we're at 2:25 until half. Tornadoes some ball movement around the perimeter on this possession.
No rush.
Inside to Reed, as soon as we said it.
And a walk. Ooh. Wasn't sure if she had complete control of the ball, but she walked with it, and Coach Langton's going to get a timeout. I believe it's going to be a 30-second timeout for Coach Langton.
And at the break, just want to remind WKMC viewers that tomorrow evening wrestling will be on WKMC, and tentatively Saturday, girls basketball senior night on KMC. And at this timeout, we have 2:14 left until half. Tornadoes up 26. And Hodge, Tornadoes are making a statement early on that they are a team that could definitely make some noise in this postseason.
No, they're playing good basketball right now, Aaron. I mean, the 30-4 lead against a team that's 19-2. You take it anytime you can get it.
And Castle,
first three-pointer of the night to convert for Minersville.
buries a three from the tower. 30-7, Red Tornadoes. Works inside Reed. Another whistle.
They're gonna get that foul on number 12 for Minersville. Kapinitz, her second.
Reed gonna inbound. To Ava. Sinks it. Zoned in tonight. Number 2, Ava Chapman. 32-7, Red Tornadoes. Raska. Whistle.
And a foul on Reno for Mount Carmel. You know, a couple times that we've seen it, when Minersville puts the ball on the floor and they go to the basket, good things are happening. They're just settling for those threes early on.
Raska to the stripe. Sinks the first. Senior forward going to get another here. Second one doesn't go. Chapman grabs loose ball. And hands off to Clokus.
Oh, nice back door. Hannah right there. Just cool convert.
Raska gets it for the Miners. She's on the move. Miners working it around. Castle hit that last three, but Raska has it underneath. It doesn't go. Tornadoes have the board.
See some urgency here by Minersville, playing a lot better defense here.
Conti drives, doesn't fall. Reno gets it. Chapman, under a minute as we approach 50 seconds.
This last 2 minutes of the second quarter, Minersville's been really clamping down on Mount Carmel, not allowing any easy baskets. Hannah, ooh, thought they were going to try to go into her. She had good position. She had her on her hip.
Gets to Reed. Sydney hands off to Anna Grace. Tornadoes working it around. Under 25 seconds until half. Reed three shot.
Ooh.
Off the rim.
Right to
Forspring with the finish. Tornadoes up 34-8.
5 seconds here. Right to the rim.
Raska with the putback. Miners are up to double digits, 34-10. And that'll be the end of the first half. Tornadoes sending shockwaves down Route 901. They're up 34-10 over to Battlin Miners. At the break, we once again would like to thank our sponsor, Mr. Schick and Lila Maskell, for sponsoring tonight's game on WKMC. And Schick, hope you, Liz, and Lila are enjoying the game at home. Hodge and I will be back for the second half. We're back here for the second half on WKMC. Teams are ready, so they started early, Hodge.
Oh, yeah. Everyone's in a fast pace today with the 6 o'clock start. They're trying to see if they can get out of here before the normal start at 7.
It might happen. The pace of the first half, if it duplicates itself in the second half, we'll be done before 7.
Mount Carmel came out there on defense and got a turnover right off the bat.
Team switch baskets. Tornadoes have it. And the Miners make an early steal. Castle, and they're going to maintain possession. Castle grabbed it for the Battlin Miners.
Knocked away by Clokus. Good hustle back by Hannah and Abby Clokus to get back and not allow a layup. Good hands. Oh, unfortunate if you're Mount Carmel.
Raska with the bucket, 34-12. Tornadoes.
Yeah, unfortunate there. Renault got good hands on the ball. Just went right to Minersville for the basket.
Chapman.
Too quick. She was a little just too quick. Put the ball on the ground, went to her left. She's going to go to the foul line for 2. And that foul was on 13 for Minersville. Burgess, her 3rd.
Chapman sinks the first. And drops the second, too. 36-12. Red Tornadoes. Conti, 3-shot, sinks it.
Maybe they like this basket more. That's quick 5 points for Minersville.
Seems like that's the lucky basket so far tonight. Clokus. Miners get it back. Burgess grabs the loose ball. Castle bringing it up the court.
There it is.
Netter bucket.
Nice little jumper.
Kapinitz sinks that one. Senior guard makes the score. Mount Carmel area 36, Minersville 17. And Hodge, at the timeout, we talked about Minersville's record earlier. They're AA school this cycle, currently seated first in AA in District 11. And also, we mentioned earlier that they clinched Division II in Schuylkill League, so they'll be at the Mecca next week for the Schuylkill League playoffs, awaiting their opponent. On the flip side, the Red Tornadoes currently sit at 7-13 in AAA in District 4. And we'll see how that bracket shapes out. Top 5 teams have clinched seeds. Tornadoes definitely still in play.
Yeah, big win here tonight for Mount Carmel over a Minersville team. We'll get them some points to give them maybe a little leeway from the 7 and the 8 mark. We're looking here now at Towanda at 8-11, right behind Mount Carmel at 7-13.
And again, based on tonight's gameplay so far, the Tornadoes look like they'd be a dangerous opponent in the postseason.
Minersville comes out in a press, and Clokus just gets the ball and takes it herself. No help. She doesn't need any help. And they're going to get a foul underneath. They're going to get a hold. It's going to be Mount Carmel's ball underneath.
Reed going to toss it in. Gets the chap.
If you're Mount Carmel, you want to get a good look at the basket. Minersville giving a little bit of an answer here with a 7-run spurt to start.
Reed underneath. Doesn't go. Forespring and a whistle.
I was going to say, they had 2 Mount Carmel girls standing there at the basket waiting for Sydney Reed's rebound. Forespring was the winner to rebound, and she's going to shoot 2.
Hannah sinks the first. Second one doesn't go. Raska has it for the Miners. She's moving.
Corner 3.
Doesn't go. Forespring grabs it. Gets the Clokus. As we approach 6 minutes, Clokus deep 3. Doesn't fall. Kapinitz has it for the Miners. She takes a 3-shot. That doesn't go.
Open look, though. Reminders, you're not going to be mad with that shot. It was an open look.
Clokus up over half court. Chapman. Abby at the key gets inside to Hannah. No whistle, and Raska has it for the Miners.
Nice hands. Good hustle back by Mount Carmel after the turnover.
Number 2, Janet Cullen, subbing back in for Minersville. Kapinitz has it. Top of the key, 3-shot.
Another open shot. I tell you,
Brooke Kapinitz sinks that 3. Cuts the lead to 17, 37-20.
I'll tell you what, we talked about in the first half about how many threes Minersville has taken. They're connecting on some now, and you know, Mount Carmel got to tighten up a little bit. Those threes could bring you right back. There's
Chapman
the answer.
answers. 2 more for Ava, 39-20, Red Tornadoes. Raska kicks it back out. Kapinitz 3-shot, not good. Chapman has it, works it up to Clokus.
Much trail here. Oh, thought Chapman was going to trail right in. Forcing her left, but Ava can go left. That's why she's going to play college basketball. She can dribble both ways. Has a 5-second call.
Minersville going to get possession. Conti to inbound. Gets to Castle.
Mount Carmel sitting in a 2-3 zone. Nothing changed from the first half. Well, she walked, yeah. I've seen that happen a couple times, Aaron, by both teams. That they think a little too much and they get happy feet and walk. Seen Mount Carmel do it a couple times, and then Minersville just did it. Minersville, man-to-man.
As we approach 4 minutes, Forspring gets it back to Reed. Chapman 3-shot. Renault's there, but it doesn't fall to her. Kapinitz grabs it for the Miners, and they have it. Raska working it up the floor, dishes. Working it around the perimeter. Kapinitz there, 3, ball doesn't go. Renner with the board. Chapman. Underneath, that shot doesn't go. Reed is there, she doesn't get it. Raska has it. Casey working up the floor for the Miners. Reed on that rebound.
Mount Carmel slowing it down. 39-20 lead with 3 minutes left. Don't have to force anything.
Renault.
No foul line jumper, couldn't go. Looks like fatigue setting in a little bit for both teams here. Both teams not subbing much off the bench. Mount Carmel still with their starting 5. Minersville only going 6.
Minersville fans, you might be overhearing some audibles. They're not liking those threes being launched up.
Good hands there by Minersville. Almost got the steal.
Clokus.
Ooh, I thought they were going to go back to Sydney there in the corner 3. She had a good look.
And a whistle.
Hand check. That foul is on Kapinitz. Oh, I'm sorry, that foul is on Raska, her second, sorry.
Clokus has it for the Red.
Back door.
Chapman was there. Raska closed it quick though. Reed 3-shot doesn't go. Raska has it, dishes out.
Inside out.
Raska underneath, no shot. And Clokus has it. Raska got it back.
Well, it's a little scrum. No one can get possession. Mount Carmel's going to get a jump out of it.
That last back and forth, Hodge, that was like
Looked like
old school Schuylkill League stuff.
It looked like a roller derby.
It did.
Nobody could get a hand on the ball, and bodies were just clashing.
Clokus has it up over half court.
Think they're getting their jump. And that time it's going to go to Minersville. I mentioned about the fatigue, Aaron. I think it's setting in there a little more because you see a little sloppy passes, a little sloppy play by both sides. You know, we mentioned it, Mount Carmel still with their starting 5. Minersville with only playing 6 girls.
Yeah, very minimal subs in this one.
And so far the stops have been short. You know, there's a little jump ball and it's gonna go Mount Carmel's way. It's only a quick, like, 20-second break there for both teams to get back on defense and for Mount Carmel to get on offense.
Clokus has it. Cullen coming up to play defense on her. It's over Reno. Forspring, Rasko is over the back.
It's going to be her 3rd. And Mount Carmel, I believe that's the team's 5th for Minersville. So Mount Carmel's going to shoot 2 foul shots here.
Forspring to the stripe. Hannah drops the first. And a second. 41-20 as we're under a minute and 3rd.
No inside out.
Conti, 3-shot.
Good look though. Hannah's going to chase this one down.
Forspring grabs that loose ball. She's driving to the hoop. Shot.
Looks like it was knocked off Hannah. Good hustle by Minersville though to get back on defense. Not allowed a layup for Mount Carmel.
Castle gets it in. Gets it back and she's bringing it up.
Under 30 here, Aaron.
Raska, Conti, wing shot for the 3.
Again.
Doesn't go.
They get tie up. That time it's going to stay with Minersville.
Castle inbound, Reno guarding her. Raska, Forspring, and Clokus.
Ooh, got the steal, but right out of bounds. There was nowhere to go underneath the basket.
As much as the offense of the Tornadoes was a story tonight, defense really not a second fiddle.
Right there,
defensive effort's been great.
As you mentioned, that little double in the corner. 8 seconds, plenty of time to go to the basket.
Clokus to the hoop. Clokus is a big part of that defense tonight. Chapman at the buzzer.
Oh.
Doesn't go at the end of 3. Mount Carmel area 41, Minersville 20. Still got 1 more quarter to go. Here from the Mount Carmel area gymnasium. Once again, would like to thank our game sponsors tonight. Mr. Schick and Lila Maskell bringing you tonight's game on WKMC. Thanks for sponsoring our game. And just to update the viewers on upcoming schedule on WKMC. Tomorrow night, less than 24 hours away, have wrestling. And on Saturday, back on the court with girls basketball against Southern Columbia. And of course, we will await the postseason destination for girls basketball and boys basketball. See how those brackets play out in District 4. One more quarter to go, Hodge. Tornadoes in control, but it's a big 4th quarter.
Oh yeah, I mean, the way Minersville came out to start the 3rd quarter there after halftime shooting the 3s, You know, you can never count them out. If they're going to start making some, it can make this game a little tighter for Coach Langton and Mount Carmel.
Clokus.
Minersville man-to-man still. Have it switched all night.
Forspring to the hoop.
Good take. Good take there by Hannah Forspring. She's going to go to the foul line for 2 more.
Knocks down the first. The lead is 22. Second one doesn't drop. Raska has it for the Miners. Works it up court. Penitz. Tornadoes have it back.
Minersville staying man-to-man. No switch. No, nice cut. Nice ball movement. Nice ball movement there.
And Reno finishes.
Unselfish basketball there. Nice backdoor by Chapman. Gives it up to Reno. She converts.
44-20, Red Tornadoes. Conti. Inside to Raska. Back out. Kapinitz 3-shot. And Chapman with the board. Reed has it.
Good carry. Good carry call. Turnover for Mount Carmel.
Kapinitz gets into Raska.
Little AD action there. Came over to tell the student section to calm down. Don't seem like they're too rowdy.
Kapinitz doesn't go.
Focus in no hurry here. Slowly dribbling the ball up the court. There, back door by Chapman.
Chapman doesn't go. Castle grabs it.
Really nice cut, though.
It looked good to finish. Just didn't happen.
Nice cut to get a look at the basket. Yeah, if you're Mount Carmel, those are the type of shots you want with this lead, 44-20. You want, you know, layups, good looks at the rim.
Conti hits that 3. 44-23.
That's her second of the night. Yeah, get a block up top on number 13.
And then gameplay definitely dictated some of this tonight, Hodge. But Minersville's a team that definitely is living and dying by that 3-pointer.
Oh, absolutely. We saw from the beginning, you know, when Mount Carmel came out in the first quarter and got the 20-0 lead. I think Minersville didn't attempt a 2-point shot until the second quarter. You know, we don't get to see much of Minersville playing over in the Schuylkill League and not our district, but it looks like that's, you know, that's their game plan. You know, come out and shoot them. That's a little Steph Curry error there that changed basketball. But Mount Carmel, they're playing hard nose. They're putting their head down and going to the basket.
Clokus pulls up for a 3 and nails it. And nails it.
You know, you don't see that much from Clokus. She's the one that puts her head down, turns the corner and goes to the basket. There she fires up a 3, converts. Big bucket.
Last few years, that number 15 has been a big 3-point shot for the Big Red. Clokus following Lauren Shedleski.
Another 3 by Conti. I think she found her spot in the court. I was going to say, I don't know if she didn't play defense in the last spot and just went to the same exact spot she made the last one, but she just converted again, 2 in a row.
Miners hanging around, 47-26. Forspring with the finish. 49-26. Red Tornadoes.
Conti's still in that same spot, though, where she hit those last 2 threes. Number 2 for Minersville. Collins, she's going to go to foul line for 2. That foul was on number 22, Reno from Mount Carmel. But silver lining there, Reno had 2 quick fouls in the first quarter. And for her to only pick up her third with 4 minutes and 23 seconds left in the fourth, that's a huge, smart, intelligent way to play basketball. If you're Reno not picking up any earlier fouls, you know, that for Coach Langton to have to go to his bench.
Burgess checks back in for the Miners. Clokus has it.
No rush for Mount Carmel.
Inside the forespring. Nice finish. 51-27, Red Tornadoes. Pennett's 3. That follows a 51-30, Red Tornadoes. Clokus. To forespring. Reed. Chapman baseline. Burgess is there. Steals it. Conti on the move.
She might pull it from there. She has her spot.
Kapinitz.
Nice shot.
Another 3.
They're coming alive, Aaron. Might be a little late, but they're showing that they can shoot the ball.
Kapinitz kind of caught fire here in the last couple possessions. 51-33 MCA as we approach 3 minutes. Chapman, runner shot, doesn't go. Chapman, 3. Just off the rim. Reno does get the board.
They look in, they have Hannah. Now she faded away.
Chapman, deep 3. Forespring, and it goes out.
Coach Langton there, I don't think he liked the last possession there, so he got a quick full timeout, you know, give his starters a much-needed break. We mentioned that nobody has came off the bench for Mount Carmel tonight, and the 5 starters playing outstanding. Like we mentioned with Reno, you know, she picked up 2 fouls early in the first quarter, played the second and the third with no fouls, and then just picked up her third on the last possession for Minersville. And other than that, for Mount Carmel, they have no foul trouble. Playing good defensive basketball with only playing 5 girls.
As we head down the home stretch, 2:43 left in this one. One more time, I'd like to thank our game sponsors tonight. Mr. Schick and Lila Maskell, thanks for sponsoring the game tonight on WKMC. Minersville going to inbound. Burgess gets it in to Raska. Raska inside, kicks it out. Kapinitz, Conti with the shot. Raska has it underneath.
There
We
you get
have
the
a
foul
whistle.
call.
Raska to the stripe. Rims out. Casey will get another. Sinks that one. 51-34.
Minersville's showing some pressure here, but Clokus just takes the ball herself. Smart play by Clokus, didn't have the numbers.
Minersville gets it back. Raska to the hoop, doesn't go. Chapman with the board.
Smart play again by the senior Chapman. Got the rebound and slowed it down. Clokus in no rush herself. Mount Carmel slowing it down with a little off-ball screen.
Tried to work it inside to Reed. Minersville was stuck there. They got the ball. Kapinet's moving. Three shot by Castle, doesn't go.
No box out.
Raska underneath with the putback, 51-36. Under and a minute and a half. See what the Red Tornadoes do with this possession. Minersville, of course, right there, and a whistle.
They're going to hold. It's going to be Mount Carmel's ball.
Cullen checks back in for the Battlin Miners. Chapman over half court.
Slowing it down again. Oh, as you mentioned, Hannah to the basket.
And with the score, 53-36. And we're under a minute. Raska drops, 53-38. And Hodge, as we approach the last 30 seconds, this one, we do have a whistle. Technology is a beautiful thing, so we have some stats on demand from Jose, and after that last possession, you came up with an interesting question and asked, when was the last time Mount Carmel area both had 20-point scorers in one game?
Yeah, 2 20-point scores in one game.
It happened tonight in that last possession with Chapman and Forspring both going to 20 points. Chapman ties her career high, and Forspring sets a new career high. They're both at 20 points apiece. And we have 25 seconds left.
Yeah, and you mentioned that. I know we had a lot of good girl athletes come our way, you know, the past couple of years with the Veranos. And, you know, we had Kim Scavenge and Renata Aaronsfield. When I was coming through high school, I'm sure they both had a 20-point game somewhere down the line. But Jose, quick with the stats there for us to get us the last time it happened in 2013.
And Kapinet's knocked down a three. It's 53-41. 4.4 left. Raska drives, she adds 2. So the final score looks a little bit better, Hodge. Mount Carmel area Red Tornadoes 53. Minersville Battlin Miners 43. Big time win.
Huge win
for Coach Langton and the Red Tornadoes tonight. Again, sending shockwaves down Route 901. Minersville will look forward to the Schuylkill League playoffs. Red Tornadoes host Southern Columbia on Saturday. And it was a tough call tonight, but we had a lot of girls show out for Mount Carmel area. And this season we'll be giving out player of the games. And the Tornado Tavern, player of the game for tonight, and she played lights out. Senior, number 2, Ava Chapman. Of course, the Elizabethtown commit, big part of the Red Tornadoes' success tonight and all season.
Yeah, Aaron, she absolutely dominated from the start. You know, she got going early. We mentioned that 6 o'clock start didn't phase her. Led the team with 20 points, also tied with Hannah Forspring, who led the team with 20 points. You know, Hannah got going a little late, you know, because the 2 seniors, Chapman and Reed, were really dominating in the first quarter. But for a night out on a Wednesday to see 2 Mount Carmel girl basketball players both go for 20 points, you know, it's a pretty good night for Coach Langton.
Tornadoes improved to 8-13. Miners dropped to 19-3. Once again, your final score from the Mount Carmel Area High School Gymnasium. Mount Carmel Area Red Tornadoes 53. Minersville Battlin Miners 43. For Tyler Hodge, I'm Aaron Demansky. It's a great night to be a Red Tornado.